Do 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 do. We'll return after this quick message. Do 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 do. Okay, the stream's back.
Quick message.
So what I was going to mention before the stream went down was that it's interesting that hardcore Star Wars fans want The Last Jedi to be stricken from canon.
Fuck them and everything they're about.
Like, really? I mean, you know, everybody loves their series and all that kind of stuff, but like, it's a good movie. It's just not what they expected.
They didn't make it different enough. People get upset. They made it too different.
Can't ever make them happy.
There's
No,
a shadow.
I'm sure Disney is looking at the future and everything. It's like, okay, well, we gotta kind of have this longevity of the franchise going on here, so they're gonna make some things different. It's all still good. It's just, you know, you're gonna piss somebody off.
Don't kill me.
Go to sleep. Got his dog tag.
Shake, rattle, and roll. You're full on ammo.
Let it go. Let it go.
Can't take it
Whose fault is that?
anymore. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be us, Snake voicing the whole thing.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Whoa, whoa. This was a little sensitive there, that's what she said.
Yes.
Here we have USP ammo. I can't pick that up yet, because we don't have that.
Aww.
Oh. I thought there was something there. Ghetto mirror.
Ghetto mirror?
Ghetto mirror. Sounds like ghetto mirror.
Yes, it does. Speaking of, like, not Ghetto Mirror, but Black Mirror. Just watched seasons 1, 2, and 3. Really looking forward to 4 coming out at the end of
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Okay.
Looking at it. 35 degrees
that's
longitude. Latitude
So
around
reason
58.
the mic dipped
More than
out.
500
I
miles
was
off
supposed
the
to say,
coast
because
of the
even when I'm from
Bermudas,
this
out
distance,
in
I can
middle
see
of
the bar
Atlantic.
moving, which
So the prototype is
indication
ready
of
for solo testing.
capturing of sound.
It's basically combat
Oh, I
worthy.
was glad.
That
good
area
thing
is
you,
outside the Second Fleet's
Uh-huh.
operational range, too. It must be a
Things are getting
standalone
weird.
Marine Corps project.
Yeah.
Which means this prototype Metal
happens
Gear must be
when you stream on
designed for
YouTube for the first
independent
time?
deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway,
I'll probably go
analysis
into the
can wait till
settings or
later.
something.
Snake, you need to go down to the
Yeah.
holds and locate the actual metal.
Oh. It's androgynous.
Androgynous? Is that the next boss of Star Fox after Andros?
That'd be hot, yo.
The hell with Andros. I am Androstus.
Andros is weird anyway. It's like,
Yeah.
you find a giant face.
Face in space.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are
so we have
under
a boss
control.
fight here.
All entry and exit points to the tanker hold
Indeed.
secured.
This fight is
Infrared
actually pretty
sensors placed
interesting.
and operational.
Good work.
Understand that when this game came out, you talk about on the
Yes, they are all
PS2,
planted,
and
Once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
and the vehicle's
it was
pilot.
revolutionary
Only one who underwent the VR
because
training.
I didn't really show it off, but
Are you sure you can
just
trust
about
him?
everything in this game can be interacted
Your
with.
part in the mission
And
is
it's not just by you, but also
No,
the AI as
it's
well.
not over yet.
see the moon, even in this
As you'll see in this upcoming
Yeah,
night.
I have a bad feeling about this mission.
we're about to go against Olga Gerlukovich, which is Colonel Gerlukovich's daughter. She's talking
Do
to
not
her boss
worry,
now.
this is a country of liberty.
As dudes
No,
spotted
this is
outside.
where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
She employs some pretty cool strategy.
I want to stay and
That's right.
fight.
There is no choice
Kind
to
of
make
keeping you
here,
on your
Olga.
toes, keeping you moving.
Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
I like when he rolled the R there. Grandchild?
Damn it.
Fuck off! Get the hell out of here! Come on!
Oga, come on! Come on! Oga!
Freeze!
Metal Gear 5 joint.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. Woman, show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
The text shows so what my name is.
Nomads,
Yeah.
wanderers.
I think it is.
I said don't move.
Americans.
That
So you
armpit
shoot women
hair.
too.
Yeah.
Good old European woman.
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
The knife. Foolish fool.
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Whoa.
What?
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Oh, Konami claimed a copyright claim on this. Like currently.
Ooh, uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Konami? You guys done fucking over Kojima or what?
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
Oh no, they're not doing
I
it.
think we deserve a
They're
little
just like-
credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
No one
They're not
gets
doing
lucky
anything. They're just
twice
like,
either.
this is ours.
Well, yeah. They're like,
Alright. Alright, so she's trying to figure out my position, which one is green instead of red.
I've been with the unit since I was
Hideo
born.
Kojima.
I grew up on
Kojima.
Konami.
Hideo Kojima's name is all over this game. He owns this game. He created this game. He produced it. He directed it. Hands it over to Konami. Konami is like, this is my
Nothing
game.
except the unit.
Alright, so
Nothing else matters to
we're
me.
starting to throw bombs. Grenades, rather. It's just a low
And, you know, flush you out like the Uncharted 4. Well, not Uncharted 4. Any of the Uncharted games, really. The AI tries to throw
You're not
grenades.
stopping
They
us.
flush you out of cover.
Now she's trying to get a good angle. Another one over there. That's gonna cover the whole area.
Take
Like, I'll get a
this.
position. Now she sees me.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep. And get behind that cover. That nicely. Ah, my plan worked.
Ah, bitch. Alright, you know what? Yeah, we need it.
Like, this is gonna keep happening till you die. Damn! Okay, Miss Gymnastics.
Can't really get a second shot on it.
Always good music. Grenade tricking gun.
Take this.
Thing.
Fuck this.
That hitbox. I'm a hitter that slides on back. Yeah, she's all the way back there. A little better, more options. Belt.
Ah, got her in the end.
Okay.
Now, we'll talk about creating more cover.
stun gun?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a stun gun.
The tranquilizer. It's the
Tranquilizer
only weapon I
gun?
have.
Right. And they're just not working?
Oh no, it's working. Damn it.
No, I mean, you've hit other enemies with the trank gun and they fall asleep.
Damn, she saw me lose. Now she's definitely.
Take this.
Damn, she saw me move again.
Not very sneaky. Oh gosh, so bright. Ooh, bitch. Get out the way.
Take off.
So, some stuff that's been... Oh gosh, I hope you don't hear that first of all, because they're kind of loud. Some stuff happening in the building. What I was gonna say is that, I believe this is the first time, at least that I've done with, Stone Man over here, streamed on, well, streamed on top of the box.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Streamed in our, apartment.
Yeah.
If I can calculate the hitboxes, which is fine. Yeah, so it's in a little bit of a, it's like a building that's kind of been separated into multiple places and everything, so we kind of, the one door leads to 5 apartments, and we're up on the 2nd floor. There's only 2 floors, so we're on the top floor, so to speak. And it's pretty good. Been here since July, mid-July. It's just enough space. It's very.
Oh, I hit her somehow.
I guess it's kind of a small place. It's like 3 rooms and a very small bathroom, but the living room's kind of big. We're able to stream in the living room very well. Bedroom is nice, and the closet's good too. So you know, it's working.
Not too bad. If you've seen, I've done. Oh, thank you. I've done a couple of wrestling reviews. If you've seen them, those were recorded in the bedroom place.
Yeah.
So I know I got quiet there. I've never had this much trouble going against it before.
Yeah, that's why I'm chipping in here because
You
live
see,
commentary should always be live, and I know it's
starting to
harder
slow
when
it
you
down.
talk. Yeah. Let's Play curse is a thing even while streaming. If you're talking, if you're doing this for the umpteenth time or whatever, it's always harder.
Take this.
Oh, no, I
Can't.
can't lean.
You're against the thing. Oh,
Slow ass
okay.
I see. Oh,
There you go.
man, okay.
Finally.
I'm out of practice, man.
Apparently.
Holy shit.
Sure you should be playing this game.
Oh! You know, it might be a little out of my depth right now. You know? Man. What is it? They got the hood classic song over there.
Playing that good music.
Damn, son. Let's take a Facebook and
Cypher.
Uh-huh. Holidays.
yeah.
Otacon. The ship appears to be
That's one
under
of the
their
big
control.
reasons why I'm
The men
glad
have
I'm
Russian
not
gear, but I
going
haven't
to
been
go
able to
after
find
the
out
holiday.
anything else
Yeah.
about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
I have the privilege of having off for
Yeah,
Christmas
the
break.
Gru Colonel.
Whoa,
He's the
look
one
at you.
Ocelot was
It's
supposed
like
to
I'm
meet
in
up
college
with after
again.
Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
So yeah, like
Everything's
today
changed. This
we
is not
had a
gonna
half
be as
day of
simple
work,
as we thought.
and it was the
You
last
could say
day.
that. I saw
And I won't be going back to work
surveillance remote
until
just now. It looked like the
January
cipher.
3rd.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the
I go back to
Marines,
what, the first?
then the Russians,
Something like that.
now the Army?
You're
What are
right.
you talking about?
This isn't gonna
We're
be
going to
simple.
26.
Snake,
No, I mean
there's
after,
something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this
Oh,
info
I don't know because
about the
that's.
new Metal
I
Gear
didn't.
on
I
our
didn't know
own.
if you had your
Not
schedule
like
for January.
usual.
How did you find out?
No, I
then?
just know the.
It was a tip. An
I don't have the
anonymous
schedule, but I
tip.
know what's coming up.
Anonymous.
The first.
Yeah, that reminds me. I got a message.
Why would you start now?
Ryan.
I have a younger
Make sure I have.
sister,
They're
a
still talking about
stepsister.
this.
We have different
yeah,
parents.
of course they are.
I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
I was gonna say
The
Disney
sender
on
of
Ice
the
is still the
tip was
first.
EE.
Is on the first.
Her name is
Okay, so I
Emma,
guess
but
I'm in
I
the
always call her EE.
Well, it might be in on the first,
Emma,
depending
Emily.
on.
Yeah, it just caught my
what that
eye, you
schedule
know.
looks like.
I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
when was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years
You
ago.
didn't believe
You
me.
think it's a trap?
No, I
To lure
didn't.
us
This
out
is what
here?
it looks
I
like.
don't
The
know.
schedule for January.
After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake.
Like I'm saying, that
Maybe
first
I
week looks
screwed up.
bad, but like there's
I've got a
spacing
light
here
equipped USP.
of stuff.
I can take
And
them
this
on
looks
now.
different because
There's no
it's a
ammo,
sports
but it takes a
complex,
9mm,
which doesn't really
just like
matter
the
because
Marines
Wells
have
Fargo is the
9.
only thing that's
I'll
having
find
something.
those somewhere
Except for
around here.
Winter John
Don't
over
raise
here.
too much racket with that.
Winter John.
hear
Winter
you.
John. About I think last year, our radio station 104.5, which is alternative radio, created one of those concerts where they invite like every artist that they could to the city to do like a couple of songs on the stage so that everybody can see them.
Yeah.
They call it Winter John. I feel like they just came up with the idea last year and they just kept going with it because we are Philadelphia and John is our word. So yeah, let's just make it a Winter John. Which apparently is being held at Xfinity Live somehow. I think it's in like the parking lot or outside or something like that, which is going to be crazy because it's January 27th. It's going to be cold. But yeah, but also on that 27th is Takeover, WWE Takeover Philadelphia. Takeover Philly, whatever.
Yeah, I'm taking that and maybe 20.
Yep, 28th is Royal Rumble. We're going to both of them, guys.
One of the things I like about this is you're on like this
Hello, guys.
I don't know, the audio's being weird.
Audio is being weird.
He was deactivating his headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly which part of the ship this is. I guess. I don't. What is this? The navigation deck. But one of the things I like is that you just still like look out over the rest of the ship or whatever to see like those lights and whatnot.
That's a big ship.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I always felt like that was kind of cool. Sir.
Try.
It hurts. Okay. Can you roll up the steps? I think you can. Yeah,
No.
I think if you're playing Raiden, you can cartwheel down the steps, but you can't cartwheel up.
Makes sense. It's harder to do it up. Deck E, the bridge.
The bridge.
Yeah, so many of those characters look like they're Chinese. I know they have they have similar origins and everything.
Alright, so we're gonna get it right here. And we're going to aim. Got it.
Like, the pronunciations for certain things are different between Chinese and Japanese, but like some of the characters, especially like the numbers, are just the same.
Be careful. Shit! I was gonna say, make sure you're not seen. It's hard to do there. Wait for him to get past the camera before taking it out. Alright.
Walk over his body to make sure he's dead. So for some reason,
Now
like,
this guy here.
when they say deck C and deck B, they put up numbers. I can tell where the numbers are in the Japanese text. So when it said deck C, it actually had the character, or whatever you want to call it, for the number 3, which is the same. That's the number of. Oh, that's its position in the alphabet. C is the 3rd letter in the alphabet.
Oh, that's not even want to go that way. Wait, do you want to go this way?
So maybe they did number
we did.
them in the Japanese text. See, then that's 1 for deck A. But because we're American and I don't know,
Just stop him.
the English way would just be put A, B, and C.
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about.
It's a bar.
All of these bottles are destructible.
Yes.
Every single one. So, like,
Shooting gallery.
all that stuff. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
You see right here, there's like a speech going on where it's supposed to be. We'll see that area soon, but if you talk to Otacon while there, he'll comment on it.
That must be the crew lounge. The tanker's crewmen would relax here when they're off shift. There's a lot of stuff there.
Okay, he said you're not talking about it. He's just talking about the room itself.
Yeah, it's talking about the lounge
But
you're in.
well, if you look at the screen and activate the conversation, they'll just mention like, oh man, they must be watching this on their thing. Alright, time for our first puzzle, kind of. Oh no, not yet. We're coming up on it.
Oh boy. That ass.
Raven?
Is Raven around the corner? No. It's just a little figurine of him for some reason.
Eyewire?
What? The hell?
What the?
This is a dude's chest. Or arm, bicep, whatever.
All of it. Damn.
Oh, ain't wearing bullshit. Let's just put him back. Easiest dog tag in the game.
Freeze.
Well, I guess not.
Uh-huh.
So, there's a lot of people in this room. We got this guy over here.
Oh, guys. guess what? This happened a little bit ago, but it's still relevant because I don't know how I could get one by myself, but our friend was able to hook us up with a SNES Classic.
Yes, sir.
And oh my gosh, yes, it's great. There's so many games on there just already installed, and I think we played, what was that, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and some other things on there.
What the?
It's really small too. Like when you see like the advertisement with the thing in the person's hand, that's really how small it is.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a picture of a chick over there.
The controllers are full size though. They're like regular size or big enough for regular hands. And it hooks up with HDMI, you know, makes that really easy. There's a lot of different settings for how you can view the graphics and all that kind of stuff. Nice details. Oh, I watched Justin play through, what was that, Star Fox, and oh man.
Yeah.
That's not a seizure fit. If I've ever seen one.
Okay, let's go. Oh.
It's so good. I can see it while I keep talking.
Yeah, we have another chick on the wall over there. Right there. All right.
Lots of sneaking, lots of spying, lots of solid snaking.
Yeah.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the
What you
small
want to do is
room
get
on the
into
port
this locker
side.
here.
Mooch. The shirt
And,
says Mooch.
Mooch.
Mooch. M-O-O-C-H. Exclamation point.
It was cool. This Snake's heartbeat will change in relation to how close the dudes get. Our TV might be a little too low for us. Oh no. Well, you can feel it vibrating.
That's cool. Yeah, you can feel it vibrating in the controller.
You can take this guy out, but what'll happen is he'll get a call over the radio. They'll wonder what happened to him, and then dudes are going to come in.
Oh, of course, the classic, kind of like a dead man switch. Like, he's not there to do the thing, so
Yeah.
the emergency response activates.
So just like before, we have a problem here.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
Pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the
Word
fishes,
here,
but
buddy.
there are
Maybe
too many sensors.
times?
Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out.
Shoot it out.
But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
That gun.
And so we shall. I have to be a little careful because it is loud. Alright, so I believe there's 3 units to shoot. You can see the first 2 here. First one's right there. Be careful, don't shoot these Semtex or you blow up and everyone dies. The second one is right here, kind of hidden a bit by that little control box thing there.
Yep.
So I aim just underneath it.
Oof.
Got it. Also, if you took that guard out, you wouldn't know that that's there because this door would still be open. And when you lay down, this shoot that out, you wouldn't see it. So another way it pays off to be a little stealthy. Yes, it does seem.
Yes, it does. With a guy right next to her.
And the last one is right here. So you get on your tippy toes.
Ah.
And then.
Cool stuff.
And they also have thermal goggles too. If the infrared sensors were still there, you'd see the lines.
Just turned the whole place blue.
Yeah, baby.
Ugh.
Okay. 7:09 on the East Coast.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed.
Yep.
All non-essential
Alright, so we were
personnel
supposed to
report
get
to
this
the
done
holds
before
in
we
10
got to
minutes
the
time
Verrazano
for the
Bridge.
scheduled briefing
That
session with the
didn't
Commandant.
We have passed it.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Be a little careful. There you go. First off, USP rounds. I don't think
Well, you just shot a couple.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but I had also picked up the. Oh, alright, so. There's a guard coming, you can vaguely see him in the darkness. I'm gonna back up a bit, wait for him to stop.
Oh, goodness.
He's still coming. Maybe I can take him out from here. He turned. Got him.
Nice. Nice.
Anything of interest? No.
Some flies over there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't go to it. I can't really go back to it now.
Uh-huh.
But that bar area, there's another. Oh shit. Yeah, that bar area. There was another staircase. Where I was just at to do the Semtex thing.
Yeah.
That guy, he's actually constantly nodding off to sleep in this in the staircase that was in that bar area. That's where that doorway leads to.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, he's already asleep.
Yeah.
He'll wake up periodically. You just gotta sneak by him. Oh, just got that.
Is the reason Pink Panther changed your mind?
But that guy is very smelly. And there's
Yes.
flies around him.
Yes.
If you stay near him for too long, the smell gets on you, and then the flies start to follow you, which will tip you off to other guards.
Uh-huh.
Back here.
The Pigpen special.
The pig is special.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, get off the wall, you ass. Alright.
You're the ass.
You're an ass. Don't talk to me that way. Okay. This technically doesn't count as a boss fight, but we like to say that it is.
Squeaky chair.
It be like that sometimes, man. Squeaky door.
Oh gosh. Lucky we don't have face cam.
She was gonna kill me.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
I
The
like this
lift
guy
is
back.
also under our control.
Why is that pronounced Colonel?
Sir, the Marine Commander
Oh my
has
God.
started
It
his
clearly
speech
says
already.
Colonel.
I was about to say instead of colonel. I have no clue.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let's see if we can find out online.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter. Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, on some English shit. English spelling is bizarre. Yeah. Let me get to the part of, colonel. It's pronounced just like colonel. How did this happen? For borrowing the same word from two different places. That's just like English.
I want to say, that ain't the most English shit I've ever heard.
Good old English. In the 1500s, English borrowed a bunch of military vocabulary from the French. I'm not gonna try to say these French names. The French had borrowed them from the Italians, and then raiding experts in the art of war, then the raiding experts in the art of war, but in doing so had changed colonnello to coronel. Why did they do that? A common process called dissimulation, where two instances of the same sound occur close to each other in a word. People tend to change one of the instances to something else. Here the first... Oh. Interesting. They didn't want to pronounce the L sound twice. So instead of colonnello, it turned into coronel. So here the first L was changed to R. Huh. After the dissimulated French coronel made its way into English, late 16th century scholars started producing English translations of Italian military treaties. Under the influence of the originals, people started spelling it colonel. By the middle of the 17th century, yada yada, there's a lot of grammar and English origination here.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no... Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of...
Talk about implicating challenges.
They are all working on deploying...
Alright, yeah, we have to sneak past all these fucking Marines who are watching the Colonel or the Commandant, whatever.
Commandant.
You right there?
I'm yawning.
Okay, give this boss-ass speech.
The only thing that can stand
they'll
up
also
to a
have
Metal
them
Gear
doing
is, of
weird
course,
stretches and
another Metal Gear.
So
With Ray,
clearly can't
I was about to
walk.
say,
Yeah.
in front of projector?
Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
30.
And it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Just over 6 minutes.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Those are metal grates, they will make sound.
Yeah, so you do have to be careful there.
The shift in
Now
the
here we have a
balance of
projector
power
that
will mean
switches
a new world
sides.
order.
Not sure why,
The Marine
but it
Corps
does.
play a central role in its military affairs.
It's on this screen. That was on this screen.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft
Yeah,
carriers
they
will
will
be
turn
reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the
Let's
Navy is an
buy
undeniable
here.
fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
And over there.
Not to mention interference from a major
There's some
player.
big ass remotes right
But
next to
this
the
project is
projector.
vital
Yeah,
to
right.
the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Oh, fucking fantastic. Yeah, it's all back now.
Alright, I gotta figure out what that was. Also, I'm probably going to watch the stream back to see if it's actually fucking up on the stream or if it's just the interface.
Right.
Metal Gear.
There's the newest one, Metal Gear Ray. It's big, it's bad, it fucks your bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that.
Ours is not the only military project.
Alright, so I'm gonna get the camera out. You have to be careful when you beat the game. You get the digital camera. Later playthroughs, it's easy to take pictures with the digital camera thinking that's doing something, and it's not doing it.
Ooh.
Voted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in navies. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project.
Oh, he's asleep.
But
I was like,
promise
you
that they will
okay? You
not
look like
succeed.
shaking. Awkward pauses.
You must be tense. Let's do a little
Good.
shall we? Left. Front. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up. To move on, I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right! Intruder in the back! Intruder to the left! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Getting back to the topic at hand. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here to...
That should work. Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I just gotta figure out why the audio keeps cutting out at random.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is...
A shitty joke.
Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Next up is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Like, I never got to hear my little comment about the...
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
It might be...
Next up is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Oh, that's right. One of your USB
now we have all the photos.
Yeah.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Oh gosh, he's trying to do a little operation here.
Is it water on the knee? Operation.
Oh no.
Did you ever play that game as a kid?
No. I don't think I've played it, but obviously it's infamous in pop culture.
Oh, I was gonna say, that game's fucking awesome.
I've played Perfection.
Yeah, I played Perfection. Yeah.
Excellent speech, my friend.
It was called Perfection.
Gift of the silver tongue.
Everybody break
They
this
say
up.
it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Hi guys.
Okay, we should have it fixed. One of my USB
What do you
slots
want?
is shitty beyond belief.
It's one of those
This
ports that are at
machine
the
will be
front of the
quite
tower,
useful.
which sometimes can be a little
What are you
wonky.
planning to do? Steal this
Yeah, it's
thing?
pretty much like sometimes
Steal?
we'll work, sometimes we won't.
No, I'm
So,
taking it back.
You kind of just have to hope for the best. So sorry if that hurts the overall experience.
We're at the beginning of the game anyway.
Yeah.
This is tutorial, you know. Hey, you
It's
want
like
to get these mechanics down. Not to mention all the cutscenes. I mean, there's gonna be more, but still, just cutscenes here too.
Yeah, it'll be broken up by much longer stints of gameplay. So,
Nobody move. Understood?
is it better?
Yeah.
Darkness falls across the land. Is it that much better?
It's good. It's good.
Cool.
You know.
I like this on-air experimentation. If you guys ever want to know how shitty people, how people do
This ship
shitty
now
streams,
carries enough Simtex
it's like
on
this.
its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of
It
this
is what
button.
it is.
It's a test. This is the first time we've ever seen
Of the emergency
YouTube.
broadcast system.
Oh no.
That's
Oh
right.
no, stop,
No
stop.
one has to die needlessly.
Yo, I hate when that comes on your phone all of a sudden, just emergency alert.
I had got
It's
on my
like, what
last
the-
phone. I had gotten that for the first time ever, and I was like,
Almost at the target.
I was like,
So loud.
dude, I was like, you guys wait till like 4 in the
Yes.
fucking morning to do this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alert! There will be 2 inches of snow. I live in Philly. We don't even attempt to shut down the city until we get at least 1.5 feet. That's when we start to be like, you know what? Maybe we have to slow down.
Sell it on the streets.
I was raised in
I'm just
Stenzinsk,
glad with our
formerly
apartment
known
G
as
where it is, I don't have to worry about that
Chelyabinsk
because I
70,
used to
nuclear
have to
research
drive
outpost.
to
What are you
the station
talking
and then take the
After
subway
the
to
Cold
work.
War ended,
Now I can just
my
walk
home was bought out
to
by
the
the
subway.
Guys had fries. I was like, what the fuck is in here?
Is there a point
Yeah,
to this
I have
sad
some.
story?
Now you would understand.
Pretty good. I said salt,
Friends,
pepper,
dignity,
ketchup.
all sold to the highest bidder, the United States
Salt,
of
pepper,
America.
ketchup, aka
Even the
Philly
technology that gave birth to
SPK.
these weapons is Russian.
That's
developed
legit
by
what it says
us.
on the
What do
receipt
you
too.
intend to
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
salt, pepper, ketchup is such a common thing
Ray is the key.
to be put on just about
I
any
regret
kind of
you
sandwich
informing
or
me that I
fries or
have
whatever
no
in
Yeah.
Philly.
intention of selling Metal
Yeah, a lot of
Gear.
places have their own
As I
buttons.
said,
That's just SPK.
Yes.
Because in Philly, salt, pepper, ketchup is one word.
Yes.
It's like heavy, dirty soul. It's all one word. It's all one word. And the
Yes.
points don't matter.
Returned.
That's
The
right. The points are
Patriots.
just
The
the points are just like the American people's
How's that
opinions in the face of Congress.
You
Oh,
Just
God.
doesn't
sold us
matter.
out.
I was never in your employ.
Speaking of
Lukovich.
Congress, I'm not gonna go there.
Are you
But
still in league with Solidas?
ours is not a true
We're like
democracy.
Phoenix, Colonel.
It's a republic. What's that?
Mother
Republican
Russia can rock
something.
for all I
What's
care.
that called?
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad
We
you
always say like, oh,
comrade.
America's a democracy and everything like
I
that, but it's not really a
abandoned her
true
during
democracy.
the
It's a
Cold
republic.
War.
Ah,
It's a just like a full term for it. Something like
Metal
that.
Democratic
Gear only has
Yeah,
room
yeah,
for
there
one.
you go. Where we hire
Lukovich,
officials, and the
you and
officials,
your daughter
you know,
will
vote on
die
certain
here.
things for us. Every individual person does not vote on every single little thing. That's what democracy is.
If you guys are concerned that I'm not understanding what's happening here, you sheerly underestimate how many times I've beaten this game. I know what happens here. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, my God. goddamn revolver fucking ocelot. Okay, he is that bull. I like how funny Gerlukovich looks here while he's dying.
So standing.
Okay.
Looks like you
Sergey.
were long overdue for retirement.
Stop.
Down goes Oscar.
Yo, that
What
dude.
was his first name?
Yo.
I think it was just William. Colonel William Gerlukovich. Look at that pose.
So cool to see him in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh yeah, as a youngster.
A youngster.
The only I've realized in Metal Gear Solid 3, the only cutscene that's long is like the opening one.
Show's over.
And not the opening cinematic.
If you wish to live, I suggest you run now.
Oh, you know what's really cool?
Yeah.
This
In Metal
ship
Gear
is still
Solid
in the
3,
lower New York harbor. You
the
may yet
opening
make it
doesn't
to
play
shore if
until you
swim
start
for your life.
Operation Snake Eater. But that's not the first mission that you do in the game. You know, the first mission is the virtuous mission. So even when you play the game, it just kind of comes on. But after you get to that point, you then have the opening intro, which is pretty awesome.
It is great. Very boss style.
Ocelot!
In the water.
Now for the appearance of one of the coolest characters ever.
That's what I was
Motherfucker, it's Liquid!
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
It's been a while.
Liquid?
Not so young. You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the fox.
Ocelot actually is. It's a very cute
Get out of my mind!
wildcat native to the southwestern United States, Mexico, Central, and South America.
Indeed.
The price of physical
I can't remember
prodigy.
which
Few more years
Assassin's
and you'll
Creed
be
game it
another
is,
dead
but one of those
clone of
games
the
you
old
can
man.
actually go and
Our
hunt,
raw materials are
Ocelot.
vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created
I want to
his
say Black Flag.
But I
Yeah, I think that
live
was the
on
first
through
one
this
that he
arm.
actively hunted.
Also, it's very possible for you to be in the area of where apparently the ocelots are in. Because Black Flag is all over like the Caribbean and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In that south area of North America and South America.
I know, guys, it's a long one, but trust me, it's actually almost over because we're about to get to the main event here. Damn, you gave up. I'm sorry, he was there, man. He was the fuck there. Yo, how did he just jump inside the cockpit like
He
that?
believed.
Why'd you call it a cockpit? Who fucked that up? Oh, here we go.
It is my mission to look up everything that we don't understand in the stream.
Are you Thesaurus? It's Thesaurus. The Thesaurus.
The Thesaurus?
I heard like a group of cows that like enemies.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
okay, that means a lot of stuff, but this thing just says a cockpit, also, it's also called a flight deck. It's like a ship's bridge or a truck's cab. It's where the person controlling the vehicle sits. A race car driver's seat is sometimes called a cockpit.
Yeah, I've heard that.
The original meaning was literally pit where a cockfight happens. And in the 1700s, cockpit became the Royal Navy's term for the area where a coxswain, or a ship's pilot, interesting.
What's another word for pilot? Coxswain.
Ship's pilot, yeah.
Coxswain.
It's cock with an X.
Coxswain.
It is not cock.
Otacon, we have a problem.
So many words and names, vocabulary. Don't know what they mean. It's all bullshit. So, looks like Metal Gear Ray is in action here. Slicing the ship apart. Here comes the water. Getting flashbacks of Uncharted 3. That movie, what's it called? Poseidon. Snake! The Poseidon, whatever. It's like another ship kind of like the Titanic, it's a little more modern. But like, literally, this gets cut, and the ship gets cut down or whatever. And it's a similar situation where it's just flooding, and they have to try to get off of it somehow. What? This thing's a fucking Pokemon. I'm here looking like Yatsu or something. Arceus, Reshiram, so, you know, black and white. Yeah, this thing looks like a freaking Pokemon. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? There is a semi-legendary Pokemon called Genesect.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. The Genesect was literally, I mean, it looks like one of the freaking fossil Pokemon. They put like a freaking case of metal on it and like artillery and whatnot. That's what a freaking Metal Gear Ray looks like. Genesect. Genesect's a fucking OP Pokemon, by the way. At least when I played it back in college.
Back when you were a young buck.
Back when I sweet teased with just Genesect.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake
Gotta do
on
some
the
kind
scene.
of, you know, promotional
The
thing or
Cypher was most useful.
visit the GameStop.
I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on
which I think is a unique. And that's not a unique attack.
Of course.
I think Gold Trio has that attack as well. But it's on Genesect, which is OP because the stats are crazy. And Tri-Attack means there's equal chance of the target being frozen, burned, or paralyzed. And it's fucking fantastic.
Save? Why, yes. Thank you, my good Hotman. Wow, that was the last time I touched this.
Whoa, dog.
Apparently last year or something. I don't even remember doing that, though.
Oh my gosh. That's when... a year ago from that date is when we moved into this apartment. A year before, July 15th. Or when we were supposed to move into this apartment, I would say.
Why would I have had this on?
I don't know. You fuck around with this kind of thing all the time. Just turn it off just for kicks. But yeah, back in 2016
Snake,
July, I was working at a different place.
Of course.
Okay, everybody, let's prepare to meet our actual main character.
Your classic nightmare.
Right back, we're pretty much back where we started. believe, you know, the Verrazano Bridge.
Went up inside.
But this time,
shack.
we're in a different
I hear
section.
the cleanup isn't quite over yet. It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
I'm also going to say that I feel like whatever the problem was that we were having, it might have been due simply to
the mic cutting in and out of the USB port.
Yeah, and it might have been confusing the thing, which is causing it to crash.
Right.
This this crashed a couple of times, guys.
Yes, it has.
So the reason why this is broken up into 2 streams, the first one is only for like 27, 28 minutes. This shit just crashed.
And the computer had to restart.
Yeah, and it made the entire computer restart, and audio kept cutting in and out, as it also did for probably a good portion of this.
Part of the stream. That's all. So yeah, this is a big solved.
Thankfully.
Yeah, that was weird.
Also, I'm probably gonna make streaming the thing now.
It's easier to do.
Yeah, I don't have to break it up and shit.
That too.
What are their demands? $30 million.
What do you call it? The Stephen Mao when they did their
there was a government
Extra Life
tour going on at the big show
stream on Twitch.
A VIP
they're actually releasing them as episodes for each game that they play on YouTube, and I'm watching those. And it's pretty good. Each section is like, depending on what game it is, where the night you were, it's like an hour or so. But like YouTube saves where you are and all that kind of stuff now. So I mean, log videos really shouldn't be that bad.
That's not the worst case scenario.
You pick it up later
if the
and all that
chloride's
kind
being
of stuff.
used to decontaminate the seawater,
but yeah, streaming
toxins containing
and then
catastrophic
cutting it up into
tapes
or not tapes, episodes later. Seems like a good way to go.
You know, another thing I'm going to start doing. I'm going to try. I'm not going to start it with this one. Probably whatever else we play. But in the description, I'm going to put timestamps. Also, because I know one of the things that people didn't like was having to, it was having to, devote certain amounts of time to watching a full thing, and that sometimes it doesn't leave off in the right area or whatever. So I feel like if I put in a timestamp and be like, hey, at this particular point, this thing happens.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a frame of reference for everybody, which will work well. It'll eliminate me having to edit and having to leave this thing on for gratuitous amounts of time, and for it having to chug along and do stuff.
Definitely.
So that when I do have to edit something, it'll work a lot better.
How are things?
We're in luck.
So you know what? I'm actually going to throw that into.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant
so the chat with Ricardo and the crew.
I won't have to
Let me
use
see
the IR
what they
goggles.
think about it.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
A precaution?
You are now designated Raiden.
A simple precaution.
All right, Raiden.
For anybody else.
You've already covered infiltration in VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
No.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Why no?
The frequency is 140.85.
Why you go no?
I
like that one. Why you go no?
Select button. When we need to reach you, contact you. The codec will beep.
I don't know why you
When
said
you
that.
hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Oh, yes.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the
Think
far
about
end of
days
that
I can
area.
take off because I
Use
have
that.
2 vacation days will disappear
Sounds
at the end
good.
of the fiscal year.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber
I think I was
optics
thinking about
research.
the 12th of January.
The texture isn't far removed
See, like,
from
this is what I
rubber,
was
but the
talking
material
about.
protects
I don't
against
need to
a
know
wide
this.
range of toxic
Don't give a fuck about
substances.
what the
The
suit's
suit
made out
itself
of.
has a wide array of
It's
built-in
not applicable
sensors.
to what
It is
you're
referred to as
you're
smart skin
doing,
in
what
military
you have to
R&D.
do.
Data about damage
I
to
mean, it's
different
nice and
regions of the
everything,
body,
and that's how
including
it
blood
looks, but,
loss,
like,
is
it's not like you
exchanged
can
between the
change it.
suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on
Just
my
like the
torso.
small bones in
Relax,
your
the
ear
suit applies
vibrating.
varying
Nobody
pressure to
else can
major
do
internal
it.
organs to maximize performance
Like, I would
and safeguard
assume
their
that you're only
functions.
talking to
They
me,
call
the
this
player,
skull
while I'm
suit in
playing this
Foxhound.
game.
Skull suit seems
when
appropriate
we're having
somehow.
conversations. Like, what is this being broadcast? Like, I don't need that
He's like-
explained.
The colonel just comes and he's like,
The hatch with
hey,
a
I
circular
like
handle
stimulating
will
your
open into
ears.
the elevator
Oh,
area.
Come here for a minute.
Locate the hatch first.
Oh gosh, that sounds freaky.
What I need to
Copy that.
stimulate you.
Moving on to
your
main mission
ears.
objectives.
I like having this mic here because I can just make weird voices.
Apparently.
Oh, we're playing the feud.
Oh.
All right.
Da-da-da,
All right, first thing we want to do is get into that shit.
that unnecessary flip.
Yeah,
There's a
pull
fucking
ups.
ladder over there.
Do a pull up. 2, 3, come
That
on.
ass.
4, push it.
Why did the Metal Gear
5,
players have nice asses?
I like this because he really gets tired when he lets go. He's just gonna fall in the water.
That grip meter. Are we playing Shadow of the Colossus?
Oh, he just falls in the water.
We are playing Shadow of the Colossus. The meter goes away.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Lifting up a secret agent while he's in a fucking
Why
coma.
are we doing this?
Because we're strengthening his grip level.
What?
See how it says level 1? You
Yes.
can strengthen his grip level.
Oh my gosh, this is Shadow of the Colossus. So we're not grabbing lizards. Lizard tails.
Yeah.
What?
Get strong.
Unnecessary flipping.
Whoa, somebody outside just yelled something. That was, you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do that shit.
what the fuck? Yeah. Get big. Get big.
Oh my gosh, this is the kind of trolling that you would do at the end of a
Okay,
YouTube episode
yeah.
of a Let's Play.
Alright,
But
okay.
we're actually playing this game, and it's going to have to continue because it's a live stream.
Yeah. Alright, I actually do need to do
There is no
something
end of
here.
the episode.
God damn it, don't teach me how to swim. I know how to swim.
I can show
Got your
you
feet
the
wet?
world.
These are...
Yes, I know the controls for swimming. Leave me alone. Alright, now I do need to pick up something down here.
That O2.
Or at least it should be down here, is it not?
Yeah, you don't realize when you talk about oxygen, you talk about 2 atoms of
I
oxygen.
guess not. Normally there's like some kind of a... Oh, there you go. I was about to say. Normally there's like a goggles thing or something you can grab down here. Also, because you're wearing a mask, when you go in the first person view, you get this thing.
Spider-Man.
Please note the roaches.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I saw.
That actually is going to be an important plot point. So yeah, to cap off the end of that first part, Ocelot's alive. He has an arm now because he grafted Liquid Snake's arm to his body because it got chopped off in the first game. However,
mistake.
Yeah, that turns out to be a big mistake.
I mean, as you can see, as you saw from the cutscene, he was just like, "Hello, Solid." He's like, "Oh, he's become a thespian."
You're old, brother. Okay.
Or if you guys watched Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series by Little Karibo, I'm talking about Bakura.
Yeah.
Bakura kind of talks like that.
Yeah, he's
I mean, Eva Bakura, but I mean after a certain point, is there really any other Bakura?
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Alright,
God.
I think we've gotten everything we need to get over here, right? Yeah, there's nothing up there. Okay. Oh. So kind of interesting. It's hard to see.
I was looking at
but
that.
that says Metal Gear Solid 2 Guns of the Patriots.
Oh.
Which doesn't make any sense because this is Metal Gear Solid 2
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty. Guns of the Patriots is the subtitle of the fourth game.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little thing there. Like, they might have been thinking about calling this Guns of the Patriots, decided not to, but then we're like, it's a boss-ass name. We should leave it for something else.
Yes, and they did.
Yeah. So, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal,
Rule
an
one
arrangement
of
with the terrorists.
Secrets and
They become a band
espionage,
of
all that kind of stuff.
mercenaries,
There's always
an
a
army
secret
without a
army
country.
doing something on behalf of the government, but unofficially.
Oh, yeah, more or less.
This is happening in multiple countries.
All right. And away we go. Oh. You doubt my cartwheel? Oh.
You cartwheel flipping fool.
This cartwheel's the shit.
I see. That's because it's a no hand cartwheel.
Yeah, it's no hands. Like,
he's flipping, but also doing a cartwheel.
also, I don't know how, but it's jumped in the full screen. It looks pretty awesome.
Oh, I thought you said that. It's been like that for a while.
Oh, no, I did not.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah, I was kind of hoping it didn't do that because I need to.
Yeah, keep track of
that audio.
Which is what I was looking for as well. I was like, huh?
Colonel,
apparently it just does that automatically.
In here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Maybe when the mouse is on the screen
Looks
or
like
something?
a solo
I don't
job.
know.
Oh, yeah, the mouse is on the screen.
That may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold.
That might
Whoever
work.
he is, he's got some skills.
Just
We
fiddling
need to
around
get
with
an
the
ID.
capture
But for
card
now,
interface.
you can take
nothing
advantage
major.
of the situation and get to work.
So,
there's a terminal in front of the
Raiden
elevator,
enters this
a
room.
node.
Everybody's gotten their ass kicked. As we saw when he had opened
Not
up the door, somebody
nerd.
was fresh off of getting their ass kicked. They
Use
were
the node
getting up,
to
so
gain access to the Big Shell's
someone's-
facilities network.
Then what?
Well, I heard
Pull
that.
up the map
That
of the
sounded painful.
structure.
Oh gosh,
That'll let
if
you
you heard that,
activate the
guys, that was
Soliton
my
radar.
freaking knee.
The
It
Soliton
didn't hurt,
radar.
really, but
True.
I was in the
Radar
wrong
came in
position and I
useful
just
during
moved it. I was
VR
like,
training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input.
Sorry about
These
that, excuse me.
estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map.
Yeah, so
according
somebody
to reference
pretty
points
boss
collected via
has come in and
GPS signals and field personnel
taken
reports.
people
we
out.
need to get to the map through the Big Shell's.
All right, this isn't important. He's just going to tell you need to activate the node in each room you go in so that you have a map, which we're about to do. And if you're wondering what a node is, it's this thing right here. This is the only time this cutscene happens. Apparently, this destroys his body.
what? Oh. Well, damn. Hell of a kick.
It is implied that that happens every single time.
Of course. That's what I
don't
call
see
an
it.
upload.
Alright, so we have our code name. He shall be designated Raiden, because that's his fucking name. Oh, you know what? So we all know about the Konami code.
Yes.
And it does work in this game.
Okay.
You need the Konami code. Well, the Konami code will unlock all the extra missions for you. And this would be the Konami code in this game. At this screen, which you can also do in the main menu, because it's just in the options. Just put your code name as UUDD LRLR. For, of course, the Konami code, up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. You don't need the B and A. Sure, you could be from the UK.
I think that's alright if he's from the UK. Earlier, if the audio did pick it up, I was talking about Black Mirror. A lot of the
Good
Black
work,
Mirror
Raiden.
episodes
The
are
radar
based
should be
around
functioning
UK
now.
actors and actresses.
Remember your VR training sessions.
The episode
tool is
she was
exactly
watching,
the
I was
same
talking about
role.
earlier.
It maps the
were
terrain
talking
as
about
well
earlier
as the
with the beast,
position of
whatever.
enemy personnel.
This chick from
The bright dot in the middle is
Sherlock.
you, Raiden.
was in there. I don't remember
The red
the
dots are
officer's
your
name,
enemies,
but
and the blue cone
she's
shape
the
represents their field of
kind of
vision.
black chick, I guess, that doesn't.
Your
really,
radar
like,
isn't
show
affected
up.
by the weather, but if you're discovered by an
No,
enemy,
that wasn't
the
you
officer's
won't be
name.
able
Wasn't
to
that
use
the
it.
No, I mean in
gets
Sherlock.
jammed easily
Oh.
and afraid.
She's like an officer.
Oh,
It's all
okay.
made from
she
currently
doesn't really
existing
like
technology.
Yeah,
Got it.
and
You
in
won't
Black
be
Mirror,
able to
she's
use
like
it
In
in
that
an area
particular
with strong
episode, she's-
harmonic resonance, so be
That was the
careful.
role that she got in that
The big
particular
shell's layout map
episodic
should now be available after
situation.
touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
What are you doing
Jack,
here?
I'm a part of this
Can you
mission.
hear me?
Colonel, what the hell
Yes,
is going
that's why I'm
on?
asking you.
Right, meet the mission analyst.
Like, why are
She'll
you
be
at my
overseeing the
work,
data
woman?
saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry,
real
she has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training
What the hell
performance
is your
in and
own
out,
reasons?
but sometimes that's not enough.
Hey,
You're
don't make this
familiar with the
personal.
Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical
familiar with the
detail that
training?
case taught
You know
us,
that's where I fucked
it was
you
the
bitch.
power of the
That's right.
operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the
for
field,
real.
you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that
What is
mission
it?
data.
It's like,
but I'm aware
I
that
have
technically
needs.
I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm
You shall
just a
bring me
normal
Brad
girl
Pitt.
who's worried about Jack.
He will
But
not
that
complain.
means, Colonel,
Oh,
that I am
oh,
not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field
Thank you,
personnel
Shazam,
me to
for
track.
reminding
His
me that I
safety
need to
comes
download
first
some
to
Led
me,
Zeppelin.
not the mission.
Shazam
because
does
of
that. Once you like
I will be monitoring
look
and
up a
keeping
song
record
or whatever,
of every
it
communication
reminds you a
have
couple of
with
days
him,
later,
Colonel.
like, hey, you looked up
Given
this
the
song. You want to do something
circumstances,
about
you're
that?
free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer
You know
this
what's
to being
crazy?
kept in the
I was
dark
thinking
waiting.
her movement seems
I'd
kind
like
of
to make a
weird and
request,
everything,
if I
but
may.
this,
Of course.
I gotta
His handle
remember
is
that
Raiden.
this
For the
is a
duration of the
PS2
mission,
game, technically.
Could you call him that?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn
Okay,
in the save.
Raiden.
The
She's supposed to call him
proprietary
that for the
save
duration of the
frequency is
mission. They just discussed that she's supposed to
140.96.
call him that for the duration of the mission.
I just
Almost the
switched
entire time
frequencies.
she just calls this nigga Jack.
What?
Right there.
Do you
Just
know what day it is?
already. Like, the whole time. Like,
See what happens when you
special
get
about it?
personal? You
Isn't
start
there?
bringing in people
I
from
can't
your actual
remember. I'm
life
sorry.
on missions and
Oh
shit.
well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Hey,
yes, I'll call him Raiden from now on. Jack.
Jack.
Alright.
This is turned
Oh,
into the
hey, come on.
this is turned into the Titanic, Jack. I'm Rose. You're Jack.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be
Clearly.
careful, Jack.
You know what I just
Find somewhere to
realized?
hide until the
I think
elevator
in,
arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I think on Blackish, the kids' names are supposed to be a reference to that song.
It is. They mentioned that in the episode. They
Oh,
do.
did they?
Yes. When they were discussing what the name of the baby should be, the new baby. Which, sorry if that's spoilers or whatever, because that is in the current season, but it's a baby. I mean, they're just a creature in the family. But when they're discussing names, and they're like, we named the twins after whatever that dude's name, the artist's song. But yeah, that's what that's based off of, Jack and Diane.
Alright,
Little Diddy.
Jack and Diane.
I actually only
They
knew.
took my lunch money right out of my hand.
Oh gosh. I actually only know about that song because they did a cover of it on The Simpsons. And I guess they got in the actual artists and everything because that's what The Simpsons do. They bring in celebrities to for pop culture references, all that kind of stuff. And they're literally like, Little Diddy about Homer and Marge, and he goes on the whole thing. I remember the line about her love is as big as the stomach is large, something like that. It was the next
terrorists
line.
call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Oh, and for anyone watching, I knew that ration was
The name
there.
of their
Just so I
leader
could get it,
is Solid
because I wasn't
Snake.
going to climb up on a box and get a ration and come back around. Yeah, fuck that.
You didn't get that ration. Fuck that ration.
Yeah, I didn't get that ration because fuck that
But
nut
he
ass
can't
ration.
be the Solid Snake.
My mama gave me
He
that
died
ration.
2 years ago on that
What was
tank.
the Shimmy Rock video? What was he saying?
Could he have survived?
Not a
He was like, if I leave you, if I leave my shorty for you, wait, if I leave my shorty for you, I'm gonna get my nuts licked for me, and I'm gonna go right back to that bitch because I love that bitch. That bitch done met my mom. You think I'm gonna leave the bitch that met my mom to get my nuts licked by you forever?
Yo, met my mom.
Yo, I don't know where you could even find it at. I feel like it's on YouTube somewhere.
Oh my gosh, he has a fucking video on his computer, which is why we've seen it so much.
Just look up this video called Shimmy Rock. I swear to all God, yo.
And the president?
It's some black dude. I guess he's laying in bed
Yeah, it
or
looks
on
like
a
he's laying
couch
on
or
bed.
something.
He's sideways. He's like on a pillow and whatnot.
Yeah, and just he's losing his shit about.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each
I guess he was cheating on his girl with this other chick,
Yeah.
and that chick
So the
proceeded
whole
to
thing
message
is
his
shaped
girl
like two
and try
hexagons
to
connected end on
be
end.
like, "Oh, I'll take your man from you."
Right.
And you're on the roof of
He's,
strut
he's
A,
attempting to
shell
shut it
1.
down.
Yes.
But he's doing it in like the most crass and hilarious way ever.
Yes.
And it's so funny.
First, get to a node.
Oh,
Log
I'll
into the
take you,
network.
nigga.
Got
Bitch, I'm in your box because I want to get the brain. My shorty not around. I heard you around. I heard you a smut. I heard you a slide. I heard you a skis bucket. Trying to get my nuts licked on the low. Alright, so we pick up a bandage. It's really interesting to think that a bandage might not really do anything in this game, but if you end up bleeding, those can't help you. A little funny thing here, just kind of... Oh, shit.
Whoa. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you just slip on the dog, bird, crap.
Yeah.
There's even some right there. That fades
Gone.
away.
Yeah.
So we have to get in there. You can't get in this way. That gate's locked, even though there's some, looks like chaff grenades? Yeah, chaff. So, you want to get in here, shoot these birds away. Do not attack the birds. Bless you.
Thank you.
Do not attack the birds, otherwise, Rose will call you up and she'll be angry.
I was gonna say, are they like the birds in Legend of Zelda? Just freaking cuckoos, just...
I'm not answering that call, but they're just going to tell you to go through a fence. Go through the fence with the little hole there, so, which is what we just did.
Yeah.
So.
Right. SEAL Team 10
If you ever see the
is in.
codec come up and it's
Do we
like
really
that bluish
have
green
no line
color,
of communication with
it
the
means that it's
SEALs?
not an
They
important
don't know
call.
a thing about
Anything
us.
that's red
You
is
know we
important.
work in
You
the
have
dark,
to listen to
and
it.
this mission is no
So the game
exception.
it'll come
Only
on
a few
automatically.
people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret,
Oh, shit.
but it's
Vice
gone through the
President got some
usual
power.
channels.
Alright, in typical Metal Gear fashion, you're going to say something?
No, I was gonna say something. I was gonna ask you to pass the fries.
Oh, yes, sure. I'm sorry. Here you are. In typical Metal Gear fashion, everything is OSP, on-site procurement. We don't have anything at all. We have these rations because I picked them up. The scope, the AP sensor, those come with you, and you saw me pick up that bandage. But as far as weapons, nothing. Like I said, on-site procurement. We have to get to Strut B. We're in Strut A currently.
I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
He's gonna go up the other staircase, and I'll be able to show you guys the layout of the shell. It's it's basically two hexagons, I think, or octagons. I gotta check it out. I think it's two hexagons connected end on end. And in the middle of each hexagon,
Colonel, I've
is
located the node, but it's under heavy
that's like a
surveillance.
base or so,
I
they call
can't
it
get in any closer.
Distract
we are
them.
in Shell 1.
Try making some noise to draw their
which
attention
I think
away.
houses struts
How?
A through E.
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Punch the punch button.
See, right there. There, blinking is where we're currently at. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we need to lure this guy. We'll punch the wall. He'll get a little anxious. He goes around to look, and we get to the node. Downloads the map information.
Just realized we didn't really get anything to drink.
Oh, we got some tea.
Yeah, but we gotta make it.
Yeah, we did some shopping today. We just got like tea mix.
Yeah.
So I hit the wall, so he's kind of curious now. Alright. We're gonna go up here. Yeah. We're going to strut F first, which might seem weird. Why would you go there first? You need to get the B. Cypher. I might have skipped over the opening cutscene, but there was a cipher there, and it took the picture of a snake.
Raiden, watch your back.
Show that
That's
he
a
was
cipher,
on
a
the
type of UAV.
Right.
If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before,
What kind
they
of
need to be kept in the dark
intercepted?
about our presence.
Yes, you do know what that means,
just
right?
listen in.
Huh.
I'm
Like,
patching it through.
We took it.
Yeah.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way.
Easy money.
Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Strut B. But Strut F though.
Well, I'm trying to remember what's in a strut. I don't think there's anything... Oh, no, there is something in strut F I think we want right now. Gotta be a little crafty about it. Like I said, we don't have... Oh, shit. Now it's going down, but it's going to come back up. And then it'll move. So what we want to do is take this staircase down. Get that chaff. That smooth chaff. And we'll let it fly. That'll jam the computer signal. See if there's looking all over the place, can't find shit. We'll come in here. And away we go. To the Strut F warehouse, which is where we want to be. There's a level 3 door we can't open. Here's this guy. He's doing this little control route. There is a node, but we're not going to access it quite yet. We're going to get this ration. Come in here. M9 and some bullets. And continue back. Sorry.
Continue whack.
Continue whack. Throw some more chaff so we can get through here. Can't see me.
Can't touch it.
Wow. Back to the Strut A pump room. We'll try our best to avoid this guy. He's about to come over this way. go. What about these?
Picture of a girl. Or a girl.
What? Right here.
Yeah.
Konami eyes. Now we go to Strut B. The AB connecting bridge. And this is why we picked up the gun. There's two guys here. Raiden, because he's never dealt with anything in his life, is like, what do I do?
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted
Yeah,
on the
you
connecting
know, those
bridge.
virtual
They will
reality,
spot you if you
whatever
continue on
missions
course.
he was doing.
Any recommendations?
Said 300 of
hanging
them, but
mode.
you can't handle
Hanging?
life.
So what they
Face
tell you right
any
here is
waist
how to
high
use the
railing
hanging to
and
get
push
by,
the action button
which
to
we're
clear
not
the
going to have
railing
to do.
and hang over the side.
Because
Once
we have
there,
the M9.
you can move
We can just
sideways
tranquilize
while
them.
keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't
no, we're
forget the grip gauge. It will keep
He said it
decreasing
was such
during a
authority
hanging
too.
maneuver.
I'm
giving
giving
it
it
a try.
You will fall.
We shall try.
Oh, we spiked the mic on that.
Spike. Dudley. Okay.
Did it.
So we take him out. And this other guy's going to walk back down this way. Soon.
Never. You'll never take me alive.
What the hell's he doing?
He's
There we
coming,
go.
finally.
Hold on. Ricardo wants to watch, but he's at work.
Ah.
That sucks.
And piece of cake.
Also, you have to be careful because got the
Metal
grates.
grates again. They make lots of sound when you run across them.
All right, the Strut B transformer room. Oh boy, things are about to get fun.
Ah, yes. Blood is the first sign of fun. Somebody's jamming in the apartment next door.
They got the man. They got that bullshit playing.
It's Friday, man. That's what it is. It's Friday. Christmas is on Monday. It's gonna be a good time.
The stars are brightly shining.
Okay.
It's the remix.
Shining. You know, there's a Christmas song created by Pentatonic called Mary Did You Know?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mary Did You Know? By God.
Oh my freaking gosh. Mary, did you know that your baby boy was like, oh my gosh. It's a nice song and everything. It's a different take on Christmas. Well, not a different take, but it's a departure from your usual Christmas classic songs.
Scared to death.
It's like firing wildly into the great abyss. It's not gonna help.
Now he wants to stop shooting.
He might be out of bullets.
Oh no, it's
Oh, no,
Samurai
it's not.
Jack.
He's in awe. Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Oh
This guy's voiced by Phil Lamar.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. You'll probably be able to hear it when he speaks.
Wasn't he in something else lately?
Phil Lamar.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Well, I mean recently. Oh shit, that's not the right thing.
On Alpha, come in.
Mm-mm-mm.
What's going on? Alpha, respond.
These dudes got fucked up.
Blood everywhere.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh, that might have been it. He's the voice of Dormammu in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Which I might have looked up at some point.
What are you?
Five today.
Yeah, from Zaz. Victor Zaz. Phil Lamar.
Vamp.
Oh, what? Oh my.
Get down!
Get down! Get down again! Eagle listeners will know who this guy is.
Yeah.
I heard it as soon as he said get down.
There will also be another telling thing about who this guy is.
Mm.
Actually, there's a couple in this scene alone. There was the voice.
Mug the shit out of.
When you see this shit happen, so it makes you think otherwise.
Strange smell.
Then that happens.
You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Oh no, he's doing a pirouette!
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
You reloaded fast too. Okay.
Which kind of makes me wonder how fast that conversation was going.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Calm down.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior grade.
And there's your other hint. Pliskin is a name of a movie. It's a name from a movie. The movie being Escape from New York.
Are you a Navy SEAL?
The main character is Snake Plissken.
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before
Nutty.
Foxhound? Delta Force?
Omae wa shindieru.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about
Snake just looks at him
tactical IT deployment, right?
You're not Foxhound.
Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60.
Oh.
Weapons 80.
Oh.
Advanced
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
Every
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's
giant
just great.
floating diamonds.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations.
Yes.
War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Interesting, mentioning Black Mirror again, there was an episode that kind of touched on that point.
Yeah.
So you're
it
saying
was basically
that VR
like this
training
wars
is some
going
kind of mind
on,
control?
but they had this like interface that helped them be more accurate and whatnot in shooting and exercises and all that kind of stuff in the field.
A single survivor.
But it also kind of controlled their senses so that they wouldn't feel what war was. It kind of was a video game.
What about the president?
Looks like
what
they took
about
him
the
somewhere
president?
else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
What about your mama?
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
What
this
about
is a
Osama?
top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too
These
late
pretzels.
for that.
Are making me thirsty.
What's up?
Take a look.
Like George as well. He was all hype. These pretzels are making me thirsty. George is getting angry.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
Just realized that I could really, if I'm gonna keep going to the wine and spirit store, that
You all right?
I could really use a cork stopper.
Give me a few minutes.
Yeah,
Must have lost a
probably.
few more pints than I thought.
Which is
what was that man just
ironic
now?
because I got
That
somebody
blood-sucking
as a
freak.
Christmas present a
That was
customized cork stopper.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What
Right?
is he?
Can't
One of the
predict
members
mutants.
of Dead Cell,
Dead Cell? Him?
a special forces
Pretty
unit
much what he
created by
is.
ex-president George
Yeah.
Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were
Did you
always
see
close
this
to the
picture?
edge,
It says
but they
Snoop Dogg out
became
here
more and
looking like
more
the Black
extreme,
M. Bison.
began to go after U.S. allies.
That's because of that
even
fucking
civilians.
cape. You look
We
like an
estimate
army
that
general.
Fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own.
No, he got
They
that
were out of
psycho.
control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's
What
Solid
Dean Ambrose?
Snake.
Snake died
What?
2 years ago.
Oh, Lunatic
Yeah, it said
Fringe.
it's on Lunatic Fringe.
Speaking of Dean
Incident that
Ambrose,
made this
as of
big
the
shell
time this is
necessary in
recording,
the
he is
first place?
unfortunately
Right.
out of
And he was the one
action.
that sank that tanker.
Yeah.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
Him and Renee got caught up
You're
in his
saying
bedroom.
Snake is
Oh,
still
no.
alive and pulled another one?
No.
No, he's not involved in this one.
Yeah,
His
kinda
body was
serious.
positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Hoping for the best there, speedy
Snake is
recovery for Dean.
dead.
And buried.
Otherwise,
What about the other
Renee
soldiers?
give me a call.
I saw Russian equipment
Oh,
too.
jeez.
Former Soviet military.
No,
They're probably
what?
mercenaries.
Am I better than Dean?
The big shell is too much ground for just Dead
Well,
Cell members to hold down.
What can I do for you? Next to nothing.
You weren't briefed on any of
The
this?
hell?
And you came in alone
Think
to
about what you
boot?
could do for me.
Why?
No, what? We're
What
just
are you
one
really
random
doing
guy?
Yeah. Alright, I'm Philly.
Can't tell me, huh?
You're
Fine
Philly?
with me.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
Stop talking sweet.
I don't smoke.
I'm from Philly.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
That's it. What do you think? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot your shot. 2017.
Take this too.
Oh gosh.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is
I'm
Bravo
getting
Zero.
some alcohol.
Hey, look, listen to me, okay? Listen to me.
Damn, I can't hit this thing.
You need to stop messing around with dudes that are lost in the sauce. Okay?
Aren't you going to answer him?
Actually, let me get a look at that. Sutter Home? I think we use that at work for something.
The BC Connecting Bridge.
I know the brand before. Like they make.
We need to get there.
They're really
Can you
like,
handle
vintage
it?
and everything. They
I
have
need a
wine.
few more minutes.
I've gotten wine from them.
Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano-communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Marion's
Hey, what's your name?
Drinky drink. Just got some sangria. Got enough in there?
Raiden.
Okay.
Raiden.
All right.
Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
You're like, I'm only gonna have
I'll
one
find
glass,
out
and then you
today.
go and get like, like one of them, one of those tanker mugs.
Aw, just give me a pint.
Oh, the smell.
It's wine.
Yeah. We were talking about it at work the other day. I'm like, I don't really do wine. So we got some SOCOM bullets. Or a SOCOM gun. Omayo Ashin Nani? Activate the node. So, little fun thing you can do here. So here we have our buddy Pliskin there, Snake, Pliskin, whatever. He's out of it. Or you could do this.
Think you can shoot that thing?
He's like, let's go, Buster.
Yeah, not too happy about that. However,
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
go to sleep. Now you can do this. Hold up. You won't let me do it. What's happening? Sorry. Just gonna go this way.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
That would be a good move. What's got ice in there? Oh.
Jack, do you...
Realizing the thing that probably was missing from this is cold.
Alright, skip that conversation because Rose is probably the most annoying character in this. She's literally just there to make the plot stagnant as fuck because she keeps talking about her anniversary and shit.
Huh.
So we hear pain and destruction.
Got a lot of that sangria. Pretty sure it's like 13%.
Really?
Yeah, wine is up there. Wine is most definitely up there. Stepping the game up.
What the hell is that?
It's actually 12%.
Hmm.
Come, put me out of my misery.
I'm a freaking.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Dark
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Blonde hair. Put me out of my misery. What is this even on my lips?
Hey. Look at this.
Oh shit!
This shit was never to be seen from again.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
There's a video. This guy's dog is like in the basement or whatever, and there's a raccoon trying to attack the dog. The guy runs down the basement.
Ready grenades.
Picks up this raccoon and just tosses him into the eternal darkness. Like he never, like this shit will never come back. It's over. This was death incarnate. It was a big ass raccoon too.
Yeah.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, she wasn't bullshitting.
It's probably been better in a highball glass or whatever. Have something close to that. Something a little better than this.
I love this part. He starts to flip out.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire,
the
the infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations.
Don't negotiate.
Right. We've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Oh, I love the Colonel in this game.
Are you
two done? What, you want to fuck or something? Come on, man. What the hell? Wait. You need to fuck or something? Is that what it is? Here, pull your pants down. Oh, what? You the one that want to get your rocks off? Let's go. Oh, now you don't want to or something? Is that what you telling me?
Get your lovey-dovey ass out of here.
Right. Still, yeah, it's the Shogun Corps. We gotta get in there some kind of way. So yeah. Alright. Whee!
dining hall.
The dining hall. Dining hall. The motherfucking dining hall. Oh yeah, bitch, it's a dining hall. We don't have anything here, right? Wait a minute. Hey. Who that?
Yeah.
She looks like Topanga.
Kinda? I mean, she's on the inside of a men's bathroom. What do you think she was there for?
Oh, that was the women's bathroom.
Oh, women's bathroom. What?
Yeah, that's the women's bathroom.
Why?
No.
No!
Oh, no, that was the men's
There
bathroom.
were freaking urinals in there.
Yeah. For some reason, I didn't see it. I thought it was in there.
No, like over to the left of the door that you opened with the girl's picture on it, there were urinals. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the men's bathroom. Or it's just like Worcester, where all the bathrooms used to be male bathrooms, and they had to convert a couple into women's bathrooms. And they kept the freaking urinals in there.
In we go.
I need some balls.
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came
Alright,
in with
this is
the
another ridiculously long cutscene.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal.
We're going to skip past it,
Open
and I'm
any
going to
explosives disposal
summarize
textbook and
this.
You'll see his name.
So the guy we
Let's
just
change your
met is
history
that guy
now.
right there. His name is Peter Stillman. He's a bomb disposal
Why did they
expert.
bring you out of retirement?
They kinda
Because the
explain some of that
terrorist
there
group
in
here
this
includes one of
cutscene.
my
Yeah,
students.
he suffered an accident and he kind of fucked up his leg, so he couldn't really work like that anymore.
There are
They
at
called
least
him
two
in to
people
help out
here
here.
who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Pliskin and Biden
Are you two
both
with
met
SEAL
up there
Team
at
10?
the same
I didn't
time.
see you at the mission.
And he's going to tell them
A skinny
that
guy.
Oh my
He went in
goodness.
with us.
yeah, exactly. That's why I'm skipping all of this. He's going to tell them that on each strut there is a bomb.
Glad to
This
hear
bomb
Stillman
needs
is
to be
safe.
found.
Assist him in any way
and,
possible to clear the C4 from the
disposed of.
structure.
Colonel,
But
you
they
know
don't
I've
actually
never
know
been
how to do
trained in bomb disposal.
So he gives them a coolant, which you'll be seeing right here.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be
you'll have a
dismantling the
coolant,
bomb.
you spray it on
That's
the bomb.
enough for amateurs.
There you
What
go.
we'll try here instead is a temporary
Who
freeze.
we're dealing with right now
Here,
is a member
look
of
at
Dead
this.
Cell, who's named Fat Man. He's the one that planted the bombs. What he's going to tell us that every bomb has some
This
kind of a
is a
signature
C4
on it,
bomb.
which will help you find it. Which is what we have those sensors at the top for.
It's
Okay.
live. You can see it pulsing.
Yeah.
And spray this on the sucker and there we go.
Spray this on the sucker.
Simple, huh?
Take
The
that,
spray
sucker.
them on the
freezes to
sucker.
detonate it instantly.
How long does the effect last?
How you feel
There's
about
no
that?
way the thing
About
can
that,
detonate
sucker?
this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize
Spectrometer?
ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Also, Fat Man used to be a student of
I
Stillman.
know Fat Man
Helping him
well.
out with bomb disposal.
I know how into
but,
his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds,
He got
he
really
always
weird
leaves a
about
trace
it.
of the cologne he
Started
uses.
blowing niggas up.
The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
So there's that.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that.
Father-son relationship.
Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats.
Yeah, it's going good.
Maybe that's what started all this.
I think that was the problem.
I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him.
Trust him too much.
Alright.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch.
It's like, what, you doubt me, boy?
You see the green stuff on the radar?
It works.
That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked off.
Damn you, squeaky chair.
Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here on strut C as well.
Killing me.
Here?
It's got my eyes, I can't see.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target. Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology that makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of two hexagons
that would like annihilate your life
north to south. There should be packets of C4s
like,
on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case.
What the fuck? Why is it calling a bear? What the fuck is the bear doing? Oh gosh, I gotta fucking pee. What the fuck, squeaky chair?
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell,
like, everything's going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Everything is not turning up Millhouse.
Damn you, squeaky chair. I want to use that for everything now.
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors to security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 elements. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on
now there needs to be a timestamp called squeaky chair.
This card into every area of this structure.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not doing it for this one.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going.
Alright, so,
You stay here.
Yeah. No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it. Don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours.
Yes.
There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Stillman,
good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
I've been shot. Oh my gosh. Damn you, squeaky chair.
Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Semper Fi, do or die.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give. No, SEALs keep field. Who dares win Special Air Service?
Is he one of the two?
If there's someone to put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
Yeah. Right.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
Yeah,
I'll give you instructions by Kodak.
I mean, what else do you find in a pantry but extra food?
Good luck, kid.
I need to be
Bomb
alone.
disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
It's not like he has to do anything particularly like technical. He's just spraying a fucking coolant on the bomb. Like, all right, I have to be quick when doing this, but there is a little Easter egg here.
Hmm.
All right, I guess I gotta be quick. All right, we go this way.
Connecting bridge.
We come over here.
Ha! 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 He's like, no! My beautiful disguise! Damn.
Ah, damn it. He gave me his Kodak number, but I can't remember it, and I didn't call it. Because normally you can then call him and be like, hey, man, I just saw somebody walking in a cardboard box across the bridge. And he'll be like, huh, what? Oh, that's weird.
That's crazy, yeah.
Alright, now I don't have this anymore, so I do have to be careful here. Because I left the area, there should be a guy walking around now. Yeah, there he is. Now, I came back here, because like, oh, you can fuck with him too.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
Nom nom.
You gotta be careful here.
Some watermelons.
Hmm?
There's, yeah, box of watermelons. Hey! That's cool.
Alright, come on. Okay, there's a guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, one is here.
Yes. You can see it on the map. Mmm, reflecting in the mirror.
Gotta be quick.
Oh, jeez.
Right in here.
God
I took care of the
remembers the run.
C4
What
in
the
Strut
heck?
C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are
Yeah,
you
you would've
saying
put them
they
next
don't
to,
plan
like,
on blowing the shell up?
Structures. I mean, like
So far,
support
we haven't
beams
seen
and
anything
stuff like
but a
that. That's
waste
how you
of
really
good
take out a
explosives.
place.
Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Better move.
Oh, how far into this are you trying to go right now? Like,
All the way in. That's what he said.
Freeze!
Sit him on the toilet.
ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba. Alright, so I'm gonna get the SOCOM. Put it out.
Effective.
Wait.
Ba, 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 ba. Shoot him in the head. It's very effective. Shoot him in the head.
So the other one we gotta get is right here. Little nigga. Alright. I don't care about the other dude. That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, you know.
AB connecting bridge. Hey, look who's awake. You bitch.
Other one's coming around. Oh, you fancy, huh? Woo!
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure there's a guy that just walks around in here. And unfortunately, you do have to take care of him first because there's a security camera.
What's going on? Respond.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Trouble in the first floor, Strade. Check it immediately.
Come on, get there. Ooh, okay. You just gotta leave the area before they start searching.
Sure. Oh, let's see. Another thing. Boobs.
What?
I meant to say birds. Pooping everywhere.
Oh, come on, dog.
Not quite away.
Oh. Hmm? Alright.
Let's try to turn the chair. Hold on.
What's going on? Respond. Trouble in the first floor, Strade. Check it immediately.
I think that dude's just dead, and you left at the moment that they realized that he's... I mean, not dead, but that he's not responding. So
Yeah, so...
it's just gonna keep happening no matter when you leave the area.
It sucks, man. I gotta get into the other side there.
What's going on?
Yeah, this guy's always gonna be looking this way, so... Cool, I have to do this the super long way now. Why? Great, this is just getting more and more annoying.
That's what happens when you stream or record a game. Let's play Curse! Level 3.
Alright, now this one in particular is there's a lot of shit that can go wrong in here.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup.
God damn it. You're doing no such thing.
Having lots of trouble here.
Enemy sight.
No, you're not. Alright, now this is different. Because this wasn't them checking in. That was him making a call.
Yes.
So they'll know the difference. Alright.
It's over there somewhere. The mic is also picking up the controller.
Alright.
Yes. Bunch of level 3. It's level 2.
Why are you late with your status report?
Okay, I'm fine with that.
What's going on? Respond.
Here's the hard part. I gotta do this dumb fast. Cause
this is right. I just finished disposing of the
I have to
C4
go out
in
and then
Strut
down this hallway, because that's where the
Found
node is at.
explosives
So I
on
can actually have a
B1.
map of the area.
Yeah.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know,
They're gonna make
but I'm
a
gonna tell
status
Pliskin
report.
to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Get that map data.
Is there anything else I want in here? Cardboard box.
Ration. Ration is full.
Why are you late with your status report?
Uh-huh.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
I'm just gonna walk around and wake everybody up.
The situation is normal. All clear. It was nothing. All clear.
Huh? It was nothing.
The situation is normal. All clear. Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Whoa, whoa. Alright. Chugging along here. Actually moving at a better pace than I thought we would.
Despite all of the weird differences happening from
Yeah.
every other playthrough you've had of this game.
Like, we're moving at a good pace despite all those weird things.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Now it gets a little tricky. Because I could be seen from above or below. Now I gotta get a little crafty.
Get swifty.
Alright, so he's waking him up. There we go. Oh, he's back up again.
They only go to sleep. They will always come back. Eventually.
What about that cipher though? I don't hear him. Oh no, there's probably someone else walking up there, right? Or not.
Somebody else on the radar.
Alright, is it cool to come back over here now? Or y'all niggas still gonna draw?
Seems good. He's back up, so it's probably what you have to wait for in that situation. He has to get back up so that he can work. The weirdest turn. Man, it's gotten quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets tense.
Serious gameplay.
Ooh, okay. Little bitch.
Okay.
And no, I got the one here. Yeah, it should be cool. I think I'm missing one though. I'm missing a couple.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do remember.
Like, you can't skip
it. was right,
Right.
after I
Happens
transferred to
automatically.
New York.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
Whoa. That was a lot.
Shit, I have to get off the chest. Like that, bro. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Alright. Sneaking by. And we're in. Okay. A lot of weird backtracking here, I know.
Yeah, I like pizza.
I forgot you even had a pizza. Yes, you can have your pizza.
Yay.
The hunger's just setting in here, huh?
Yes. I only had 2 slices anyway.
Oh, my man got out the Johnny John there.
Oh god. I did a bad job of cutting this pizza.
Oh. Oh, before I forget, we have the SOCOM suppressor, so I can put that on. There we go. Ah, it changed up its pattern. Yeah, there it is. Instead of patrolling the top and checking it down low, now it checks down. Well, now it checks up high and patrols the bottom. It's It's kind of stupid if you ask me, because there's nothing down there. It's not like there's a bridge, but whatever. Alright.
There's somebody.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Whoa!
Alright. So we're finally going to have a new area because I can get to Strut D now. Ah.
I'm gonna make more tea.
Alright.
I am thirsty and I probably shouldn't drink anymore.
It ain't like you going somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, that'll do that.
You're not doing anything, you're drinking alcohol, you just fall asleep.
Tryptophan, man.
And if you've been tired.
Nothing here.
Or not tired. Yeah, if you're tired for the day.
Nothing here.
This is Raiden. Disposal of the C4 in Strut D is complete. Explosives were planted on the maintenance hatch.
Good
Oh,
work.
you right there?
Only one more left to go.
Listen,
This
Greg?
is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
Are there more out there?
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just
Yeah, it was
fine.
kind of early when you got that.
I can even run.
What do you mean?
Also, you're
That
missing
bomb
the
5
reveal
years ago.
that Stillman is actually just fine.
Even with all my
His
experience,
leg isn't
I
fucked
lost
up.
it. And the church was
He
lost.
just
in
fucked up
explosion.
something, and to
All
get
those
pity,
kids
he was
playing
like,
their
"Hey, I'm hurt," and everybody was like,
These
"Yeah."
past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim.
Interestingly,
Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
this makes me not like Stillman. Like, I realize he's supposed to be a good character and everything. He's just some dude that kind of fucked up once, and now he has to pay for it. But no,
I need them to stop Fat Man.
this dude was just a jerk off. Like,
one of omission.
Assuming what happened, because it sounds like there was a church explosion and he couldn't stop it. Kids got fucked up, or dead, or whatever, and you know, it was an overall bad thing. It's not like he planted the bombs.
Pete,
at least from what you can gather from his story.
G and H of Shell 2.
He was trying to stop it from going off, and it just didn't work out.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs.
Yeah, I mean, there was no reason.
I'll have the radio with
to be
all. Get in touch.
Oh, my leg's fucked up. Oh God. Oh no. Help me. Everyone feel bad for me, please. No, he didn't. There's no need for that. Oh. And we have this guy who's just being very confusing.
Nothing here.
So we let him make his call. Then we go this way. Yeah, there's no one over there. Oh no, it's down there. You know what? I don't need it right now, so. I just freaked out Marion. I just stared in her general direction and she had no idea what the fuck
Why
was
are you
happening.
looking at me like that? I'm just trying to make something to drink.
I don't want to hear that. You making these drinks, or are the drinks making you? Am I not hitting this dude? So we have this guy right there, right? We have this guy underneath, and then there's another guy that appears up way further up top. What the hell are you doing? Stop it, you dick. And I don't know. And he also got this guy up here too. You have to be careful because they are all in each other's line of sight. Oh, you right there?
I'm okay.
Uh-huh. You don't sound okay, I can tell you that shit right now. Alright. I don't want to take him out because that guy can see him. I'm trying to take this dude out. And I've done it before.
Might be too far away.
No, I've done it from here before.
Not letting you hit him.
Fine, we'll just do a series of body shots until he passes out. There's like
Are
three
they
of
landing
them.
though?
They should be.
I'm not seeing or hearing any kind of hit confirm there.
This ain't Street Fighter. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like you hit confirms very easily. God damn it, Raiden. Every individual fucking step.
Every step.
further away. Alright, fine. I should be able to get him then. I missed. I noticed it. Oh, that time.
Uh-oh.
Finally. I wasted way too many knockout rounds on that.
You say he's farther away, but you were closer. You were in the doorway.
I guess. Actually, do you have anything? Thank you very much. That's probably about as much as I wasted. And now, the final strut. The parcel room. What we're looking for is actually not down. Take him out. That's first and foremost. There should be another guy. Take him out. Shit. We just run away and come back. It's fine.
Run.
So nothing.
You saw nothing.
Nothing. Alright, that's gotta be faster, because he does stand there for a little bit, so. Time to activate the nerd. Not nerd. Node. Oh, sorry. Yay. Oh, you got some shit. I don't know why you had M9 bullets or anything, but it's old. There should be an M4 over here? No? Maybe someplace else. We got some more bullets. That's fine.
There's something underneath the conveyor belt.
Yes, I'm saying no more bullets. Alright, well, this looks like a chapter.
Are you late with your status report?
Oh, shit.
What's going on? Respond. Communication.
Yeah, no. We need to get up here anyway. But this is where the bomb is at. Also, cutscene time. Short one. For once.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you
Remember that
hiding
description,
something from
everybody.
me?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
She's like, I can cartwheel too. With no hands.
And there goes Olga. He's like a Power Ranger. In the old episodes of the Power Rangers, when they have to talk to Zordon or whatever, they have to make sure there's nobody
Must
around
be
or all
Olga
like.
Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you,
Okay.
I've been briefed.
Like,
She's not
Zordon
a Dead
got-
Cell?
Like it's like a
Russian
big
private
mystery for
army.
them.
Oh,
They must
What?
be the ones
What?
patrolling the big shell.
That's right.
I know.
She's
some of
led
those
the group ever
acrobats
since her
are in
old
Power
man,
Rangers
Colonel
too.
Gerlukovich,
Just
died.
flipping
Watch
there
yourself
and
with her.
everything.
She's a tough one.
Oh, I saw this morning. I'm gonna read that. That's funny.
Oh, geez. on the wrong side of history. That is your friends. I mean, it's true. Toby was better Peter Parker than a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Somebody else said you're not going to keep disrespecting Toby.
Right. Leave the odor. I see a lot of birds over there. The tanker accident 2 years ago released crude oil containing massive quantities of endocrine disruptors. The fish that absorbed them were then eaten by seagulls, which further concentrated the endocrine disruptors in their bodies. What sort of outcome this will lead to is still currently under review and is yet unclear. It just goes to show that finishing the cleanup of ocean oil spills does not mean that environmental restoration efforts end there as well.
You know what it is. Yeah, no, actually. Oh, shit.
Yugi boy.
Right, Stillman is a top.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so here's where the last bomb is. You can see it right there. It is attached to this Harrier. Remember that this is a thing. A Harrier.
Uh-huh.
Alright, now. We do have to fuddle around a bit. But we
Fuddle?
Fuddle. Also, this is the power of pressure sensitive controls. I can ready this spray, but I'm not using it. And now if I apply just a slight bit more pressure. Yeah, I think they're starting to do away with
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
The only time that happens is with like the R2 or L2 buttons, the triggers, because they do have like
You think there's another one in Shell
different
1?
areas or whatever, or
Somewhere at the
different
bottom of strut A.
points that you can
so
push it
certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
Sonar?
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Alright. Get the hell out of here. Wee.
Oh my. Sleep is standing up again. Well then. It's like sleep right down.
Give me that.
Claymore.
Give me that. You put the boom boom into my heart. No. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Not the right lyrics.
Coochie.
Stop.
Oh. Very seriously, just now.
Okay. Level 5 door. Oh. Yep.
Alright. We'll go through the upper level here. There's 2 ways. 2 ways in, 2 ways out. On this side. I'm on this bridge. So. The ENF connecting bridge. Where you're gonna have to be careful. Looks cool, right? And this is how you get to Shell 1. There's a little bridge over there.
Uh-huh.
Being that the other bridge on the other side was fucked up.
Yep.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Your mom.
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use them on
Okay, oh, stop.
Identify yourself.
Oh gosh.
Just call me.
But if my breath not smell good?
Deep Throat. You mean from Shadow
Sorry.
Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter?
Trying
if
so
I
hard to
called
make
you
an H
Deep
sound there
Throat?
so you could.
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your friends.
Paul.
What?
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from
That was
within the
Professor
big
X.
shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think?
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true
So they said
is
Mr.
none.
X.
Gray Fox
It would be
was the
hot
one
if
who
it was
used
Mr.
that
X
alias in
from,
Shadow Moses,
Resident
and
Evil.
he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise
Who contacted
extreme
me?
caution.
A tyrant. A fucking bioorganically engineered tyrant. So here's our mines. The way you collect mines is just by laying down and going over them. For some reason, it doesn't blow them up, and you can just collect them. You're definitely gonna want to collect these right now because.
You have to run back or something, or.
Yeah, but you're back here a few times in the game, and
You move very slow when you're crawling. Prone. Well then.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
I believe what I want is this.
Sensor A. Yeah.
There ain't nothing here. We're back in strut F. Be careful, there's a guy like right there. Okay, we avoided him.
Whoa. Chuck.
Nothing here.
See that step over? Let's see, I only have a level 1 card, which means I can't get in there yet. Alright.
Getting closer to you, you're missing.
I don't know what's happening.
Right into your line of sight.
Yay.
So happy.
Alright. We do have one more place to go. for these. This is for the scentless bomb. We're going to want the mine detector out, I think. Oh, dog.
Uh-huh. They always aim for you.
Hmm? Oh shit.
There's somebody there.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nuh-uh.
Forget that that's a fence, not
yeah,
a wall.
not a wall. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I gotta get the other John. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Got a little ahead of myself.
Oh.
Forgot I gotta get the other bomb sensor.
Well, yeah, I would think so with bomb sensor A. Just you know, the rest of the series.
I just went the wrong way. Whatever.
Well, good news. The microphone's been behaving
Yes, it has.
this whole time.
This is a definite plus. Fine, you then. One of y'all niggas is getting shot. Sweet. We're almost ready for business to seriously pick up.
Oh boy. Cartwheel onto your body.
Hope you hate living. Now it's up top again. Patrolling up top again.
Yep.
Oh. Stay down this time.
Oh, I missed.
Then I took a shot and I missed.
I took another shot
And I missed. So I took another shot and I missed. There needs to be an Ultimate Game Grumps compilation.
I'm sure. I mean, well, I don't know about Ultimate, but there's definitely a lot of ones out there.
Whoa. Alright, so Stillman bounced. So, you can go back in here. Get the big one.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
Yo, he definitely said a few more minutes.
Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right.
Baby.
The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
Hurry.
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
T minus.
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
There you go. And they literally have 400 seconds there.
Yeah?
Fuck bit of conversions.
Yeah, right? How long do I have? Long enough. How long? Long enough. Okay.
400 seconds is, I want to say 6 minutes and 40 seconds? Oh no, wait. I think. I don't know. It's late. I can't do math.
Well, the punchline here is it's not going to take you 400 seconds to get there.
Ooh.
Well, it ain't.
No, your phone vibrated.
I know, I'm just telling my phone. Phone lashing out at me. Me and it gonna take 400 seconds. I'm like, nigga, it's not.
He responded like R2-D2 or BB-8.
Right?
Just, it's like, what are you talking about?
Strut A, pump room. I don't got time.
Don't got time for bullshit. Let's go.
The timer stopped.
It's a cutscene.
But theoretically.
Yeah.
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Uh-huh. Jeez.
Maybe he's alright.
The deep sea dog. And now the timer starts.
I don't want this baby out. Also, the room has been rearranged a bit. There's a reason for that. So then you use the new detector and it's sound-based. And the bomb is here somewhere. Where? Right here. Not reaching.
Yeah, I think those things on the... Gotta swim.
You really just gotta find a good spot to do it.
It can't be from the sides, I don't think. Or maybe? If you can't... I mean, because you can't see it from there. There we go. Nice.
Freeze, bitch.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Alright, so
9:45.
seems like everything was cool.
Until the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, right? These fucking roaches.
Yeah.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jeff, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No,
Don't
not
be
by
a hero.
myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Dude, fine. Now we want to try this one.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me, like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Up to your cartwheel bend. Use that.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember her introduction, but you can't really hit her with anything. You can shoot at her, but
yeah,
you can shoot at her, but this is generally how that turns out.
Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
Maybe yes, maybe
What
no.
about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
And then it is there. But it's funny was when AK was playing it, I didn't tell him anything about the game. So he gets to this part, and he's like, what do I do? And I'm just like, yeah, figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
So he's dealing with that. But it's just like, hey, Fat Man put a bomb on the heliport.
What is
okay.
It seems our
there's
friend
a time
Fat Man
limit.
is
God
out.
damn it. How long?
He'll actually
400
try to
seconds.
destroy
400
this
seconds?
place.
Meanwhile, I'm fighting this chick I can't hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why would he do such a thing?
He knows, but he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber.
Always.
He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all
What
mine.
good are you if you can't kill me?
Later. Then.
Now!
Ho-ho.
Damn.
Huh.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die?
Why are you the only one whose head shakes like that?
Really did
Alone
shake.
again?
That shit was weird.
Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough.
Just gonna move around.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
Damn you, squeaky chair! It's all your fault, squeaky chair.
Squeaky chair! So, Marion, did you survive the might of Squeaky Chair?
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Apparently not.
Now, how look at you.
I died once already. I can't die twice.
Unless we sever your head from your body.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to say we'll do the final part of what I consider to be Act 1 of the plot. The final part left here. So I think there's this bomb situation.
All that time is seconds away.
Yeah.
That conversation we had about how much time we had was so long ago.
So this is why we wanted the mine detector. We can get rid of this.
Uh-huh.
What do I need? Probably that. I don't think it's gonna matter. So they changed up the control routes just a little bit. Let's see, just keeping an eye on the doorway. No, he's not. Let's move, go right past him. We'll take this way because then we get the strut E. So this will be quicker. There we go. Yeah. If you remember, we'll let him make his little call. Then we take him out.
Nothing here.
His friend should see him. We'll take him out too.
Took entirely too long to be like, what happened?
Yeah, right. So the ENF connecting bridge.
No, ENF. Like the LaSalle door? No, nothing like it. They're destroying that.
Yeah, right. Cool, he didn't see me. Also, even though he's technically where I'm about to be going, he will not be there. Strut E parcel room. Yeah, avoid that guy first. Now we can go. It's time to end this. Bacon. I want some bacon.
I bet.
Is there ever a point in time in which one doesn't want bacon? Bacon?
After you just have it.
Nah, I just want more. So if you notice, that Harrier's gone. There's a single bomb.
So you're the one.
Yes.
You're right on
He's the
time,
one
I see.
that put the
like
one in 21-1. He is the reigning, defending. That's right, I'm spitting all the reigning, defending, undisputed, bomb-making champion of Metal Gear Solid.
Rhythm of time and life. Don't you try this sound. I used to hang around department store clock counters.
Rollerblading. The fat man knows how to skate.
Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum.
What?
Good. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
Oh, that was great.
If you destroy the big shell,
He
you'll
was
never
drinking
collect your
and then
ransom.
he just disappeared. The wine disappeared.
I've never seen that before.
30 billion.
Then again, I never bothered to pay attention to that.
It's a lot simpler than creating an animation where it's draining out.
So that's what's going on, huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
What?
The liquidation of Dead Cell.
What?
Yeah.
Call it what you want.
Stillman
Only the
blew
right
up.
stuff survived that hell.
Yeah.
Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension.
He had your number. No.
So that I can become the
No, you
emperor
didn't.
among detonation
See me
devotees.
living?
You're nothing but a
And him
common
dead?
criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
That's a lot of glass.
Yeah.
What?
That is why I dislike boorish military types.
That drinking glass was not made of that
It's
much
time
glass.
to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat.
What?
Let's move.
Okay. So yeah, it's a. I think it's a pretty interesting boss fight because you have to go back and forth between, making sure you survive. Detonate these bombs, and trying to take them out. I think that's pretty interesting. As you might have noticed, I'm kind of going for a no-death run.
What?
Oh.
What? This is the about the corner of your eye, just like enjoying himself, making donuts. Well done.
Yes.
Let's. When he's so mobile like that.
That's why you kind of gotta trick him to something stupid. Like when he's just spitting a donut for no reason. Oh, this is annoying. What the? He confused me. I didn't know what he was doing.
Roll right past you. Well then. Not there. Backwards speed. There it is. Missing. Hey, you clawed ass head. Damn. Should've been again. Or... Oh! What did you get on the
That's what I was hoping would happen.
Yeah, you didn't get over there fast enough, or you took off as soon as you stood up. But there's a bomb already!
Are you just gonna walk around?
How did you not see me?
That's what you call extreme combat.
I'm calling a short recess.
Ow! Damn. Fat motherfucker. Yeah? What? Fall.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
To the pod?
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
Nice, Raiden.
The party's over.
What do you mean?
Oh shit.
What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
You're wearing nail polish.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb of the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you
I was about to
plant
say, it's not like it's sending out a constant
Where
signal.
is
It
it?
sent one
Somewhere
signal,
in
which
this
you're already
area.
pressed.
Don't worry, it's very close by.
Storing the remote's not going to turn the TV off. After it's been turned on.
Where
by the
is
remote.
it? Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem.
Sure.
This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Is this the motto of his life?
Apparently.
Yeah, I got fat as shit, so you know I had to make it work for me.
His ninja way.
It's Nendo.
Well,
So,
you got
yeah,
a minute and a half.
This is really easy if you have the ion thing. It tells you where the bomb is. I put him to sleep. Nope. Okay, well. That was quick.
Yeah, you know.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
You just... What are my
Wait,
orders?
I have another call. Want me to take it?
No,
Save the president.
I'll go offline.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Best
Do I have
keep
to?
our presence unknown.
Do I have to? It's like, and I don't get to play with somebody else? What the hell?
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Still playing at this bomb.
Nut ass. I think we're fine right there.
What's up, Jack?
Your mom. They just keep walking into it. They have no self-control.
Why is her mom up?
I don't know. I don't make the news, I just report it.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing,
Alright, so
it's
they
always
get into more
something.
relationship
What's
bullshit.
wrong?
Yeah.
It's
As
just
for
that,
us,
you know,
we have just
you seem to
completed
think
the
pretty highly of
prologue
him.
and what I consider Act 1 of the main
Pliskin's
plot.
the kind of guy you can really depend on,
I think
isn't
that's a
he?
good stopping point. It's been a while.
Yes. Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a
Maybe
man, isn't
we'll
he?
pick this up
He's
another
so
time.
cool,
Maybe
so
not.
confident.
I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing I am
There's
going to be
no
doing
one
is
near
an
as
NBA
cool as
2K18
you.
stream
You'll always be my
where
number one.
I'm basically
Always.
taking a
But
super player
that's not what I meant.
and I'm flooding the
You know,
league
you're
with
kinda
like
cute
all-time
sometimes.
players and
Bye,
shit
Jack.
in conjunction with the new time ones as well. New time, modern day players as well.
Them new timers, man.
So you get like a good mix of like yesteryear and today, and it's not gonna be all good players. Like a lot of teams are gonna have just subpar guys.
Ha.
But I think it'll be interesting. So I don't know. I'll have that set up at some point. That's it for now.
Coo-coo-ca-choo.
What you got there? A big, stupid doo-doo head.
Can we end this?
Okay.
Bye.
Sorry.
Thank you.